the most mentioned because she's not. Nicki Minaj was the most mentioned, not just that. Nicki Minaj is that bitch. Nicki Minaj a bitch, period. Hello, Barb City. I'm back again. Tonight we're going to be discussing DaniLeigh and the baby. Excuse me. We are going to get into that situation. I'm going to give you guys the first video, a little backlog on what's going on, and then we're going to get into DaniLeigh's interview that she had with Angie Martinez, with a little bit of my commentary on the side, and ending with the baby's childish ass response today. Like, y'all know what? I just cannot stand the baby. Like, I literally can't stand him, but I'm gonna go ahead and cover this for you guys because why not? Like, it's commentary. I want to get into it. I want to talk about some things. And the best thing about all of it, is that I'm very, very happy that DaniLeigh got to express herself, not just for herself, but for her baby.
Full responsibility, but Shawty is cuckoo for Cocoa Puff. Shawty is cuckoo for Cocoa Puff. And Shawty is not my girl. Ain't never been my girl. Is my side bitch.
It's your what?
My side bitch. Shawty is a certified side bitch.
So before we get into DaniLeigh's interview with Angie Martinez, I just have to say, do you guys see how disgusting and narcissistic that video is? Just that very small clip, just that very small sentence, you could see what the issue is. Us as women, okay? I understand that DaniLeigh started off as a side piece. I understand that she brought this on herself. I understand that she made a video about being light-skinned, blah, blah, blah. But as a woman, we have to feel terrible for this woman, for her to be enduring this. We know for a fact that she was fed a dream by the baby. We know that she was not sitting behind him like a dog wagging her tail. Please, please look at me. Please come hang out with me. Like, that was just not the case, the baby, okay? And if you ask me, he can't tell anybody why and how she was playing around with him and his kids as a dad and blah, blah, blah. Like, he hasn't said that yet, okay? But what DaniLeigh did say is that she had a plan B or something like that delivered to his house in the middle of the night. And so if you ask me, he was mad because she was stopping his little soldiers from impregnating her because he's a piece of crap. Like, that's all I could think about, okay? Anyways, I'm gonna let y'all get into this interview. I have a couple of clips for you, but I just wanted to let you know I cannot stand the baby. He is very narcissistic, and I don't need nobody hopping on my stuff talking about, oh, well, you follow the baby. I am a YouTuber. Mind your business.
Yeah. You've been kind of probably sorting through
Definitely on
what
purpose.
you had to deal with, but it was November. Mm-hmm. This IG live happens, and it was just from the outside and not knowing what was going on in your personal life, it was hard to watch. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? It was like shocking.
Mm-hmm. Before that, like, there was a time where I left before that, and then we tried to work things out, so I came back again. So I was living there for the 3 months, and my baby was born in Charlotte. So it was just a bad time, bad everything. Yeah. Like, we were just really going through it, and you know, a lot of things were said, a lot of things came out that night.
In front of everybody.
Right. We were, like, I'll admit, we were pretty lit. I was drinking a bottle of wine on that live for sure. And yeah, it was very triggering and very sad. I wish it didn't happen because I don't want my baby to see that later on in life. But she'll grow to be her own person and be able to take things in. And
people is the way that he was talking to you and the things that he said. He called you his side piece. He told you to leave the house. It just seemed like it was a really toxic situation. Mm-hmm. That wasn't the first time that had happened for you. What was it like? What could you tell us about your relationship and the situation you were in?
Well, me and baby had been talking been together for about like 3 years on and off. Mm-hmm. We started talking like September 2019. So it was toxic. Mm-hmm. You know, we had our really good times, and I
was gonna say, it doesn't ever start toxic.
No, we were like this in the beginning. Like, we were in love, like that honeymoon phase, like, you know, it was really good. We both were kind of at our peak of our careers too. Like I had Rolling Loud. We broke up a lot.
Yeah.
There was a lot of on and offs going on, but during that time, I definitely wasn't his side piece, and he knows that too. You see in his interview, he said, does he regret anything? He said, nope. I live life without regrets as well, but if there's something I could take back, I feel like, or handle differently, like I will say that. Like, that shows accountability, like that's maturity, especially take away everything else. It's like,
really?
Lock them, like I would never hear from
you
them.
Go to I love you to don't ever talk to me again.
I'm just like that. Like I'll cut you off and never see you. You're not part of my life anymore. So it's definitely been a challenge to like have to keep this relationship and friendship whenever it becomes that. But I feel like it's a challenge on my maturity as well. So I like it because it's like, okay, obviously the relationship is way different now, and it's like you can't get emotional. Like you can't. You know, so just working through it. It's a little.
So yes, you guys, as you guys can see, DaniLeigh got to sit like a queen, beautiful as hell, and tell her side of things. You know, she got to accept where she was wrong. She got to explain where the baby was wrong. You know, the whole world was against her. You know, you brought this on yourself. You shouldn't have been messing with him in the first place. Knowing as a woman, we all make poor decisions with these men. There were just so many women against her, you know, because she made the song about being the yellow bone, which I completely understand, obviously. But we are not about to sit here and say the baby did not feed her a dream, obviously, because there is a baby involved. They were both putting in time to each other, you know. Him trying to say she was a side piece the whole time, like, get out of here. Not just that, like, he keeps saying she was playing around with him as a dad. Or playing around with his kids, however he put it. But every time she said, how? Tell me. Say an example. He could never. The only thing she said about that was that she had some type of contraceptive block, whatever, plan B, whatever, sent to his house in the middle of the night. And that obviously made the baby mad. Why he trying to sit here and call her a side piece. You was obviously mad because she got that contraceptive sent to that goddamn house. Like, what else made you fly off the handle like this? You had to be extremely, extremely mad at someone to get in front of the entire world on social media and call them a side piece, the mother of your child, a video that can never be deleted. Your baby is going to see that, and it's just heartbreaking. How sad.
First of all, I feel like you waited too late. I told you back in December you should capitalize off the situation, so I feel like that's a bad move. I also feel like it's a green move for, you know, your label to have you do drop the interview the same time you dropping a new song. I feel like y'all kind of showing y'all hand. I feel like y'all should have put that together better. I also feel like, you know, before we got on your brother ass, you were just at the London with me that whole week getting busy. And I also feel like you should tell them folks the real reason why I put you out is because you was stalking my other baby mama, and that shit was affecting, you know, my relationship with my princess, my big girl. And that's why I had to make the adjustments, you know, back in November. You know, I'm grown, I'm an adult, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't gotta coexist with nobody who, you know, who too toxic for me and who, you know, who don't serve me well, you know what I'm saying? So I owe the world no explanation for that. But even, you know, when I could have cleared my name, I took the high road, and I ain't tripping about that. I'm proud of that. Cause I could have smashed on all that, but that would have, you know, that would have left Shorty, you know, and I ain't with that. I don't want Shorty broken. I just didn't want you around me no more, you know what I'm saying? And just like today, you know, I was gonna have another birthday party for my princess. You done got on her line, playing. Just like before, you affected my relationship, you know, with my other children, because now you see you causing stuff over here. You need to stay over there where you at. You see what I'm saying? But sell your records, do your thing. And there's a whole lot more I could say, but I'm not gonna say none of it at all. It's all good. I just want to get on here and just speak my piece, you know what I'm saying? I'm speaking my piece all yo. speak my peace out 2022. See what I'm saying? So now I'm gonna go get back on set and get back to work. I call my baby in a minute, hopefully.
Now, I know DaniLeigh may have said some things that the baby is not happy with, okay? But for him to get on this video and talk about her the way he was talking about her, telling the world they was smashing right before the fight and blah, blah, blah. Like, come on, man. You are just, like, completely just, like a little just, you feel me? Like it's just like yuck. You just, gosh, somebody takes accountability and responsibility for their actions and yours, okay, spreads light on you, you know, and you still just, it just didn't register to you that, yeah, she was having her moment. She was being able to share her side of the story, but you just couldn't take it. Like, you just had to get on here and disrespect her just a little more, showing the world yet again just how much respect you have for women. Like, did you not get to tell what you called your truth to the entire world? Huh?